Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when other people talk about a united opposition which can seriously challenge William Ruto in 2027 general election, you're going to learn that there is a way, to some extent, the Ruto allies are penetrating into the opposition, either in one way or another. And this has become another stumbling block that opposition should be working on. The issue of malls in opposition. We had Gachagua discussing that on TV. And when you look on what is happening in some of these political parties, it also tells you that indeed there is something serious here that they need to address going forward. So the issue is coming right from the Jubilee party, where Matiang'i has declared his interest to use the political party to vie for the presidency. And the other time he told the Kisi people that he is in Jubilee, and everyone from Gooseland agrees and they are ready to join the Jubilee party. But then what is happening inside the Jubilee party? You go on social media, you will learn that there are senior Jubilee officials who are even divided in their thoughts. And there is accusation going on from one person to another, which then brings the picture of a divided opposition and largely some kind of element of the malls that is being discussed as we go forward. So I want us to look into what is happening there, and from the discussion, you will get to know in really who might be these malls within the Jubilee party. So I want to read a statement from a post from Pauline Njoroge, who is actually, is she an organizing secretary or assistant organizing secretary, something like that. There is a post she shared which points to certain position, and then there are other remarks from other leaders that I would want us to look into. I mean Jeremiah Kioni and Ngunjiri Wambugu. These three people, Pauline Njoroge, Jeremiah Kioni, Ngunjiri Wambugu. We want to look into that and give our views on the same. But before we go deep into the discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to the discussion. Now, I will be reading from my laptop because I have a problem with my phone. There is serious war among these three people. And this war has been initiated right in Jubilee Party. We will be going to know why Jubilee Party. But this is what Pauline Njoroge posted. Good afternoon, friends. Over the past few days, I have received several calls and messages from friends and followers inquiring about my whereabouts. Thank you for the concern. I have been a bit unwell and in hospital, but now on the path of recovery. Now, amemaliza hiyo, anaenda kwa statement yake. Now, to matters of national and party politics. A few weeks ago, I informed you that Jubilee Party would not be fielding a candidate in Mbeere North, and that under a wise counsel of our party leader, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, the party would instead support the joint opposition candidate, Newton Karisha of DP. Democratic Party ni chama ile ya JB Muturi. At the time, some individuals tried to cast doubt on that statement. However, over the weekend, the party official confirmed exactly what I had said. This is a reminder that a leadership guided by foresight always sees beyond the immediate horizon. President Kenyatta continued to demonstrate statesmanship and a long-term vision, one that transcends short-term political focus on the broader future of our country. His support for unity within the opposition is not just tactical, it is strategic, rooted in the understanding that our collective strength lies in solidarity. Well-meaning party officials and members, including presidential candidate Dr. Fred Matiang'i, are fully aligned with this vision, ensuring that the opposition speak with one clear, coherent voice as we move towards 2027. Those attempting to show division and confusion will not succeed. It is important to clarify that a few individuals, now is going to this issue of those who are undermining the opposition, a few individuals who are not even party officials have been masquerading as spokesperson for Jubilee, spreading misinformation, attacking leaders within the united opposition, and even suggesting that they are above the party leaders' direction. Their views are personal and do not represent the position of Jubilee Party. Their mission is known and their sponsors are known. Now Pauline has gone to talk about specific individual, and she goes on to single out that person as not even party official. The rest of us remain steadfast, united in mind and spirit under the leadership of His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, committed to advance a common opposition agenda that serves Kenyans' best interest. Huyo ni Pauline Njoroge. The question will be, who is this person that she is talking about? Few individuals who are not even party officials that have been masquerading. Now, this can be the person that Pauline Njoroge is talking about, in my view, Ngunjiri wa Mbugo. Ngunjiri wa Mbugo might be someone who has been assigned by the government side to come in opposition and bring destruction. Why am I saying so? Ngunjiri wa Mbugo served Gachagua as a as a PA, personal assistant. Ilikuwaje akatoroka kwa Gachagua too shortly, akaanza kutusi Gachagua, alafu saa kidogo tena ameingia kwa Jubilee. This is some of the statement that Ngunjiri wa Mbugo issued yesterday when the opposition were busy in campaign in Ukambani. Listen, then you'll get to know. Enough, Gachagua must now take Kalonzo to the mountain. He has been enjoying large crowds in Ukambani courtesy of Kalonzo, but seems to protect the mountain from him. Let him take Kalonzo to his stronghold as well, unless he is just using him for optics. Another statement. Gachagua is trying to export the bad manners he has been asking Mount Kenya to do to Ukambani. He has told them to ask for 2,000 to smile for Ruto. I guess Mount Kenya smiles are more expensive since he told us to ask for 5,000 ama ni ukabila tu. That's another statement from Ngunjiri wa Mbugo. Lakini juu hii story ya Gachagua kuuliza kama wao ni virus wakiwa na Kalonzo italeta joto. Utaona Gachagua akijitoa na aseme ni Kalonzo alimwambia aseme hivyo. Obviously, when you read those statements, you see Ngunjiri wa Mbugo kind of trying to attack Gachagua and undermine him within the opposition. So it tells you that he's saying it's part of Jubilee. Jubilee is part of opposition, but he goes ahead to attack one of the opposition leaders. There are things, if you are working together, you will not come publicly to talk about. Instead, in your boardroom meetings or through the leadership, you can air your views and correct where there is a mistake. Ngunjiri Wambugu is the person that Paulino Njoroge is talking about. He's not a Jubilee official. At one point when Jubilee was being taken away, there was allegation that Ngunjiri Wambugu was part of the team, together with Sabina Chege, that were asking for 2.5 million in order to make sure that they are destroying completely Jubilee completely. Saizi anasema amerudi. Alifanya na Gachagua akaruka kidogo. That is one of the moles, in my view, that Paulino Njoroge is pointing at. Another person that she will not mention might be Jeremiah Kioni. Jeremiah Kioni has been consistent on his attack to Gachagua. All of them focusing on Gachagua. But when you check clearly and looking at our constitution, Gachagua might not vie for the presidency. He stands impeached, even if the case is in court, until it has been heard and decided. Gachagua stands impeached and hence cannot vie for the presidency. So even if he's mobilizing, he might be mobilizing, but then support another candidate. Only that his DCP party, what he might be looking at, to be strong so that he can have a say in that government, even if he might not be holding to a senior government position. So, Ngunjiri Wambugu, in my view, again, I see him as a mole. Why are they fighting Gachagua too much? Instead of supporting him when they are in Jubilee so that Gachagua can support their candidate, Freddy Matiang'i? Or are they against Matiang'i? I don't know your views. But please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in our next video.